Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Love y'all. Thank you for all that you do every single day. Listen, today's song is that hot one. Every praise. Listen, God is worthy of every praise because God is Savior, Healer, and Deliverer. I park right there on Deliverer because that's the good news I offer to someone who feels stuck like Chuck in a jacked up situation. Perhaps you are afflicted by an addiction, or maybe there's a situation that you keep running back to that you need to get delivered completely from. Here's the reason I praise God, or at least one reason, and that is that God is a deliverer. Here's what God will do. When God delivers us first from us, because sometimes I need deliverance from myself, my own habits. I need deliverance from a toxic way of thinking. I need deliverance from things I've been doing that I can't let go of. And so sometimes God has to deliver us from the inside out. There's the word I've been trying to get to. God will deliver you from the inside out. And when God goes to work on the inside, God will replace confusion. God will replace the confusion you've had with the peace that passeth all understanding. God will replace your addictive behavior with a joy. Watch this, the world didn't give you and the world can't take away from you. So I celebrate, I praise God for being a deliverer, because God can deliver me from me. And when God delivers me from me, I become the best me that God desires for me to be. So every praise is due my God, because God is a deliverer.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right. 13 after the hour, y'all front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by the Capital One Venture X card. Earn unlimited 2X miles on everything you buy. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. The Auto Workers Union has filed federal labor charges against former President Trump and Elon Musk, according to a statement they released on Tuesday. Now, in a thread on X, the union said Trump and Musk had illegally attempted to threaten and intimidate workers who stand up for themselves by engaging in protected concerted activities such as strikes. Now, I don't know if y'all saw some of this interview. It was on X Spaces. Elon Musk interviewed Trump, and during the interview, Trump praised Musk as the greatest cutter, seemingly referring to the mass layoffs he conducted when he took over as X, then known as Twitter.
He congratulated him. He laughed about it.
Yeah, and he was quoted as saying, you walk in, you say you want to quit, then go on strike, and you go. You're all gone. So, that's not going to be a good look when you think about, rallying folks to try to vote for you as well.
Yeah, regular working people.
Right, that part. In other news, and this is very sad, a mom accidentally struck her 12-year-old daughter with her car at a school drop-off, critically injuring her. The crash occurred on Monday morning when the mom dropped her daughter off on the street near her middle school for the first day of school, according to police. Now, the girl was getting out of her mom's SUV on the passenger side when she dropped her markers and pens, and when she went to retrieve them, she got hit by the wheels of the SUV. But the good news is, Ricky, she was upgraded from critical to stable condition yesterday. Lastly, more job seekers are using generative artificial intelligence to land their next role. I knew this was going to happen. A bunch of folks are using AI to develop cover letters and resumes, but they're not doing editing. So these employers are getting 50 of the same resume. And so some larger employers have warned against such use, and many are hopeful a final job interview will weed out those who cheat on their resumes. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What's up there, Maria? That AI is something else, boy. I tell you what, man.
It is.
Listen, it's been 8 years since quarterback Colin Kaepernick has played in the NFL. He is 36 years of age and still wants to get back into the league.
We're still training, still pushing. So hopefully we just got to get one of these team owners to open up. I mean, it's something I've trained my whole life for. So to be able to step back on the field, I think that would be a major moment, major accomplishment for me. Also, I think it's something that I could bring a lot to a team and help them win a championship.
I think it's about that time, man. I think it's about that time. It's highly unlikely, but I think somebody should give him a shot here. Cleveland Browns rookie defensive lineman Michael Hall Jr. was arrested yesterday after he allegedly put a gun to his fiance's head, dragging her down the driveway and yelling, "I will effing end it all." The Cleveland Browns are gathering more information and have no further comment at the time, but Michael Hall Jr., man, promising NFL career out of Ohio State. Another young athlete that just, this is all alleged right now, but come on, man. If any of this is true, he's done already, and he's just getting his career started. Played in his first preseason game this past weekend, and now this. So we'll keep you guys posted. That's my quick sports report right there. Brett got the hot spot coming up next with more of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right. It's the bottom of the hour. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brett? Talk to you, boy.
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Janet Jackson revealed an epic list of celebrities that she says she related to during a radio show appearance. Now, Janet spoke that she said that aside from her very well-known nuclear family, she also happens to be related to Stevie Wonder, Tracy Chapman, and Samuel Jackson. Now, when the host asked if she was related to Stevie Wonder, this is what she said. She said, "He's our cousin. Not a lot of people know that, but he's our cousin on my mother's side. So is Tracy Chapman, and so is Samuel L. Jackson." So Samuel L. Jackson, y'all, previously denied being related to Michael Jackson on a video question and answer session with Wired in 2017. Nope, he said in the answer to the question, and that's all he said. Mills didn't ask Janet about each person on the radio show. She said Stevie is her cousin, and when she got the Samuel Jackson name, she claimed that he would be a cousin too. I mean, he's not my brother. So anyway, Wonder is the third cousin once removed from Janet's mom, Catherine's side of the family tree. Jackson's relationship with Tracy Chapman and Samuel L. Jackson is reportedly uncertain, but she didn't elaborate anymore. So I guess that's interesting to know that she's saying she kind of related to Samuel Jackson, or
yeah, I think once you get past the second cousin,
yeah,
it really
kind of don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
They must have did one of them trace your roots. You know how you go all the way back. If you do that, most of us is related to each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We all brothers and sisters around this mug. All right. All right, y'all. This last but not least, Kevin Hart admitted to using the drug MDMA, a.k.a. ecstasy or Molly, before cheating on his wife, Eniko. Ooh, this is a Gary story. During 2017 from an incident in Las Vegas. He confessed August 6th in Los Angeles at a superior court in a deposition as part of an ongoing case for his former friend, Jonathan J.T. Jackson. Kevin told the district attorney, Investigator Robin, that he had a friend that pestered him to use the drug, and he told him, "No, I don't really mess with drugs like that." But he said eventually he gave in to the pressure of the drug, putting it in water, and he had been drinking. So he said that later on that evening, he crossed paths with a woman named Montia, who he cheated on his wife, Eniko, with. He said that Montia had made an effort to position them closer to a hidden camera, used to film a sex tape that he said was a focal point of an extortion plot against him. That is crazy. Man. So his former friend, Jackson, encouraged him to take the drugs and was eventually arrested in 2018 and charged with multiple felony extortion counts. That is crazy.
That ain't no
So I got a security guard to work at my front door that with the little wave thing that go doo, you know.
And what that detect?
Like they be butt naked by the time they make it to the living room. Take that off.
You know what? I'm gonna end that story
about them buttons on them shorts.
We gonna wrap up the hot spot On that note,
Take them kitty heels off. You know, my friends be older. Take them kitty heels off and give me that CPAP machine.
you stupid. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T's HBCU. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
Bringing it tap, we're going to holler at University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Pimpin'.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Oh, yeah, baby. You know what time it is. Rock Teasy in the house. It's time for another HBC. You know, we going to always spotlight our heroes and she-ros that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities, please. Let's kick it on down to Arkansas, baby. University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, established in 1873, home of them Golden Lions. Shout out to the marching machine of the South Marching Band, pimpin'. Oh, we finna talk about one of y'all's former graduates, Mr. Samuel Kuntz, kidney transplant surgeon. Performed the first successful kidney transplant between humans who were not identical twins. Oh yeah, he also helped develop the prototype for the Belzer kidney perfusion machine. Let me tell y'all what this thing does so y'all can put this under perspective. You know what I'm saying? This machine can preserve kidneys for up to 50 hours from the time they are taken from the donor's human body. This machine is now standard equipment in all hospitals and research labs around the world. Come on now, I'm gonna stop right there. The big dog, Samuel Kuntz, another proud HBCU alum of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit us up right now at HBCU Know.
All right, Rock, you done scared every old senior citizen listen to this damn radio show.
Yes, sir.
Damn CPAP machine, damn heart attack machine, everything.
Come on with it. It's a black person.
Damn it, Rock T, you meant that. Appreciate that, bro. All right, Maria, what you got coming up next?
All right, y'all. What's the worst way you've ever tried to avoid getting in trouble? Find out what this man attempted to do up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Ricky? A crazy story coming out of Florida. A man from that state jumped off a bridge and into a river to avoid being arrested. Now, the man was wanted for robbery and took off when police saw him walking on the street. Now, when these officers told him he was going to be arrested, he jumped over a guardrail and into the river. Police used their Marine unit to pull the guy out of the water and arrested him. Wet and all, y'all. Oh. So here's a question. What was something you tried before to get out of trouble with the law or maybe even your mama?
Running from the police.
Oh, yeah, I ran from the police, and I had... This was way back in the day.
Right.
Way... This is...
Disclaimer.
Yeah, this is pre-Special K days. This is when I was just a regular person. Yeah. I ran from the police and hid in some tall grass. I laid in that grass for about 2 hours and got bit up by all kind of stuff. And I didn't want to get jumped. I didn't want to get beat up. Nope. Well, it was me and a few other guys. A couple of the guys got caught. I was one of the lucky ones that I found a good spot and I just laid there. Like,
you better.
Yeah, I just laid in that grass.
Be still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of had a police situation myself in Chicago. I was driving this car, and I ain't had no license. We had liquor in the car. This was before my brat days. Let me put out that disclaimer. And when the police pulled up, I hopped out the car and ran and left the car.
Panic.
Left the car. Yeah, man. Left the car. It was an old car anyway. I ain't care. It wasn't mine.
You was gone, Brett.
Out, up, and out of there.
I remember when I had a motorcycle. I was flying down the road, motorcycle. Police pulled me over. I didn't want to give him my ID and tell him who I was, so I made up a fake name. But because I didn't give him my ID, he arrested me anyways, took me to jail.
Rock, you went to jail, Rock?
What?
Yeah, man.
So that was the second time because there was one other time where you sat there for a couple hours.
No, that was the same time, actually.
You trying to blend them together.
That's all right. You
Did
still
they take
been
you
there.
upstairs or you was just in and out? You had to go upstairs?
I had to stay.
Right.
I had to stay overnight. And I had a
Where
radio.
did you were you with the Lulu?
I had a radio remote the next morning at 10 a.m.
No.
So I'm like, yo, I got to get up out of here, man. So I got out there just in time. My buddy brought my motorcycle to the jailhouse, and I went to my radio remote. I got there on time.
Well, you got locked up at Lulu?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn, Lou Sterix. Damn, ain't that sad we know all the jails?
He said, yes, sir.
Today, getting a brand new pair of legs. Hey, listen, but there's a lot of hot tea to pour. So we're gonna have a tea party. Brett, happy to have you, Maria. So what's going on with your girl Simone Biles?
Happy to be here. Now tell me what y'all would do in this situation. Now we all know Simone Biles just did her thing at the Paris Olympics. Well, now y'all, her birth mother Shannon done said in a new interview that she want to reconcile, of course she does now, and reconnect with her Olympic gymnast daughter. Here's what she had to say.
I'm over it already. Can't keep dwelling on it. Whenever she's ready, and I'm here. I want her to be able to come to me and say, okay, let's have a sit down, because there's some things I want to know. So I just have to have patience. I want to let her know that I love her. I'm very proud of her. I would like to sit down and talk to you and answer any questions you may have. I was an addict. I will always be an addict. But there's just a way that you have to learn how to stay away from people, places, and things, and change your routine and just change your life.
I can definitely understand that. One thing, I went through the same thing. I wasn't giving away, but I was raised by my grandparents. My mom went through the same thing. And the best thing my mom did was made one of the greatest decisions of putting me with my grandparents who they're the reason as to who I am today. And instead of keeping your child with you and taking them through that, because she protected her from all of that stuff. And there's some of the things that come with illness. I'm sure she don't want anything, but I'm sure it'll be a good opportunity to answer questions and to get to know each other or whatever, because I'm not sure if it's about money or anything like that, but I understand that situation, and that was smart of her mother to put her in a space so she could be the person who she is, because had she not, she could have been in some real dangerous and bad situations.
Yeah.
There you go.
For sure.
Yeah. Shannon Biles said drug and alcohol abuse led to her parents adopting. Shannon Biles? Who is that?
Shannon is the mom.
Yeah,
okay.
Shannon's the mom.
Okay. She said the drug and alcohol abuse led to her parents adopting Simone when Simone was just 6, and another one of her daughters, Adria. She also said that she had Simone's phone number, but wants her daughter to reach out to her when the gymnast is ready, and that if Simone does reach out, she will ask for forgiveness and to move forward with their lives.
And that's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. I really feel bad for the mother, and I hope that in her time, that she would understand or whatever. I'm sure she's not asking for anything, but like she said, if she have any questions, anything she want to talk about or whatever, and that'd be good closure for her or whatever, or just you're blessed to have a mother that's clean and sober. Like myself, my mom been clean and sober 35 years, and I'm real proud of my mom. And she, put us in a position to be the best. My sister and I, is only 2 of us. We are both successful, and we don't hold no grudges, no judgment over here. Appreciate that, Brad. All right, Maria. Now, what's going on with Sky Jackson?
Yeah, Sky Jackson set the internet on fire this morning. So news broke that the 22-year-old was recently arrested and soon released following a domestic violence incident with her reported fiancé. So allegedly, Ricky, Sky Jackson was seen pushing her unnamed partner more than once while at Universal City Walk, all out in public fighting. It said that despite the claims from security who reported the incident, Sky Jackson and her man denied the accusation. What'd you say?
She played basketball?
No. Sky Jackson, she's a former child star. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We don't have her boyfriend's name, but they denied the accusations, insisting they are in love, engaged, and expecting their first child together. I don't know. I guess when you get pregnant, it brings out your inner gangster.
She was beating him up.
Hey, when a woman beating you up, that relationship real toxic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You ain't had no relationship till you been in a toxic relationship. Y'all arguing about Fruit Loops, anything, any damn thing. That gas lighting at its best.
Man. So she done threw your phone out the car on the highway.
Oh my God! Jumped out the car with your phone and took off and started running. Just
slapped you in the face at the red light.
You gotta keep. Yeah, you gotta do like Jonathan Major. Just keep running, keep walking.
Ooh, I'm so glad I ain't in them damn 20s. Them 20s was something else.
Ooh, that's a tough decade right there.
Toxic relationship. Both y'all in the car arguing. Air conditioning don't work in the car. Y'all musty. Her hair ain't done. You need an edge up. Just hot, angry, mad.
Passenger window keeps sliding down.
Right.
Okay.
Golly.
You just got problems.
Yeah, they got a lot going on, Ricky, but hopefully they work it all out.
Hey, can you remember them toxic relationships back in your 20s?
Man, come on.
Dang, y'all done everybody done went to jail. You police reports. You got to go to
once
court.
You on, once you off.
God.
I got into it with a girl in my mama front yard. Me and her, my mama had to break us up.
Oh, no.
And then be back together the next day.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Are we good?
Talk about I'm sorry.
She got grass in her hair.
I done took my ex-girlfriend to the movie. She said, I want to drive. I done tried to slid over and let her drive my car, and she wrecked it in front of me.
No.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah,
Them 20s was something else.
Yes, sir. All right, Brandon, your quick for free story.
Well, this is interesting. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas recently proposed to his girlfriend, Melly Monaco, but she wanted to make sure to return the favor, so she recently gifted him an engagement ring in the club to match the one he gave her. She said she wanted him to wear a ring so he can show he engaged also.
Okay, I think, I ain't going to read too deep into that. She probably just want to do something nice for him.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Yeah. Let's be optimistic today.
Let's be optimistic.
Thank y'all for holding down the team. Y'all give it up on Brandon and Maria. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got some wake-up call. Y'all get at me 8669. Ricky, here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. You just think they woke you up this long. Just lead you in your house shoes. Go with be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. So the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know what you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake it up.
This is Sandy from Miami telling everybody that's a member of A. Philip Randolph Institute and United Pieces of Days to please wake up, wake up. Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready.
Good morning. This is Trika calling from Riverview. I want to send a wake-up call to my baby Karen on her way to school and all the kids going to Stewart Middle Magnet. Have a good day.
Hey, this is Tracy B. calling from Columbus, Ohio, wanting to wish my son Bryson to get up because it's time to go to college. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up. If you listening on your radio, there's a whole gang of cities tuned in. Lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Let them know this. Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. In Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, Pro Shaded Brat.
Ricky.
All right, coming up, y'all, we got the good, the bad, and the what the hell in the news. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's just too many news stories going on around the world, and they just don't get the attention they deserve. So this morning, we got the good, the bad, and the ugly. Maria, good morning.
Good morning. Let's start with good news. A Phoenix man who needs a kidney transplant is getting help from his son, who has opened a lemonade stand. 9-year-old Forrest Gomez and his family have operated a donation-based lemonade stand for his father, George, for the past 3 months. The family helped Forrest open up the lemonade stand where they offer lemonade and snacks on the weekends. Now, due to his immigration status, the father is not able to be put on the waiting list for a kidney and has to pay for the transplant surgery out of pocket. I just looked it up, Ricky. They've raised $62,000 so far. So congratulations to that family.
Yeah, congratulations.
Wow.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Well,
Man,
Ricky, in bad news, go ahead. Did you want to talk about that?
No, go ahead.
Okay, well, in bad news, a 60-year-old man who attempted to swim 80 miles across Lake Michigan had to stop after realizing he was swimming in the wrong direction. The man said he was well ahead of schedule on his second day of swimming and was hoping to make the swim in 60 hours instead of the projected 72. He began having problems when the batteries in his GPS started dying and he looked to get them replaced. However, his bag of batteries was gone and ended up getting lost while trying to continue the journey based on the setting sun and constellations.
That
the
current.
man said he kept, the man said he kept swimming in circles, and when his safety boat came up to him, he ended up being 47 miles away from the destination.
Oh, no.
He made the decision to stop the journey after swimming over 100 miles, y'all, but in the wrong direction.
Took your
That's
butt out there
crazy.
and swam in a circle. You got but you know, sometimes like
No.
even if you're on a boat and you going in a direction or whatever, you have to always check that GPS because that current, it's like the whole floor is moving or whatever, and you'll get to go in a different direction if you swim into an island. If you get 1 degree off, you will miss
throw
the
you all
entire
the way off.
island.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll throw you off. And now in the What the Hell News, Special K, what you got?
Well, this somebody, grandmama, the former food service director for an Illinois school district, pleaded guilty to stealing $1.5 million worth of what? Chicken wings.
Yes.
Over a 19-month period. Yep. Vera Liddell, Miss Vera, worked for the Harvey School District for more than 10 years, and she has been sentenced to 9 years in prison. She was charged with theft and operating a criminal enterprise and was responsible for placing orders with Gordon Food Services. For these orders of chicken wings from July 2020 to February 2022. She billed the school district but kept the wings. An audit last year discovered that the district's food service department had exceeded its annual budget by $300,000 with the school year only half over. Now, the business manager for the district uncovered these invoices for the chicken wings, which is an item that typically wouldn't be served to students because they contain bones.
Okay, where the chicken wings at?
Where is the chicken? Oh, she sold them
Did
on
she
the
have to go? Did she have to go to jail?
9 years. She got sentenced to 9 years. I would think that she
you can't
had
be
to deal
stealing
with
from-
American Deli or somebody. Allegedly.
She
Yeah,
getting
she
it
sold
in,
them
boy.
chicken wings. She got some paper for them chicken
Some
wings.
Asian dudes was like, "Hey, you got some more wings? Everybody waiting for you?"
I wish you would have
But
got
you
me
know
two
what?
of them. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Chris Jones, an NFL star named Chris Jones. Y'all heard of him?
Yeah.
Brock T.
Yeah, what about?
They said he offered to pay the $1.5 million to get
really?
her out of prison. Yeah.
I don't, I don't think that was part of the deal though, because they sentenced her. I don't think they want the money back. They wanted to send it. I think that's a lot though.
Yeah, she done opened up
People
her
that sold-
a wing spot somewhere.
That's what she done did. She done opened the stove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of chicken wings if you're feeding students or whatever.
Yeah, Chris Jones must be ordering from her.
Or something.
Okay, he the one who eating them.
Yeah, like shoot.
All right, y'all, we got chicken and waffle mix. Thank y'all. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's up?
Hello, good morning. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, baby?
Wait a minute.
This Miss Pearl, this Black Tony grandmother.
Y'all give a big round of applause for Miss Pearl.
Pearl back in the building.
Miss Pearl, I want to talk to you because I need you to sit down and talk to Black Tony. Cause
It ain't gonna do no good.
What?
Ain't gonna do no good. The boy ain't worth a damn. I'm just gonna tell you like that. I'm sorry, he ain't worth a damn.
Yeah, well, where is he, Miss Pearl? Why he ain't come to work?
He ought to be over here picking me up to take me to get me some eyeglasses from the dollar store, but he ain't showed up. He ain't showed up yet, and he ain't worth a damn. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. That's my grandchild, and I'm telling you, he ain't worth a damn. His daddy wasn't worth a damn. That's my son. His real daddy. And his daddy wasn't worth a damn. That was my husband. We married. He ain't go to work from the 60s on up to the 2000s. He ain't go to work not now day. Just ain't worth a damn.
Miss Pearl, what you listening to this morning?
That little Shirley Caesar. We listening, praise God. We listening to some Shirley Caesar.
Turn it up a little bit where we can hear it, Miss Pearl.
My day started all right. Hold on.
Now, what is about this song you like, Miss Pearl?
It just get my spirit right, so I don't have to worry about this sorry, low down, no good grandson of mine that won't come to work, won't come take his grandmother to go get some eyeglasses from the dollar store. That's all. I just asked him. I said, Tony, could you come and pick up your grandmother? Take me to get some eyeglasses from the dollar store. He said he'll be here in a few minutes, and he ain't showed up yet.
And he ain't at work. When the last time you seen him?
I seen him yesterday. He was over here yesterday trying to fix my car because my car was messed up. But he ain't showed back up, son.
So he don't do nothing but eat and leave. What you cook?
Eat and leave and bring that little white girl over here. And I know they were doing something in the bedroom because I heard some noises.
Yep. Well, what you cook, Miss Pearl?
I had cooked some oxtails, some turnip greens, with some okra and some sweet potatoes, and had made some corn muffins. And he came and ate, brought that white girl in here. Back there making a baby, probably the sorry son of need to fire him. He's a piece of
Now, what were you doing this morning that you was late picking me up? You know, I told you my appointment was at 10, so I wanted to get there by 8. Ain't that the type of car your cousin got? You know, that speed limit sign say 25. You doing about 32. Okay, now I know they didn't give you your license driving like this. Well, at least you keep your car clean. It looks clean in here. I want you to run me to the grocery store. I'm gonna get me a pick 5. You ever get them pick 5s? Well, you get 5 packs of meat, be $19.99. Probably need to stop over here and get me a little juice so I can take my blood pressure medicine. Now, you know that sign say stop. It don't say skim through. You ain't got no gospel tapes in here. They got a lot of cars over there. Oh, that must be new. I didn't know they put no Ross over there. Now, Sharon come calling me, asking me why I don't take no Uber. I told her I have children. I want you to run me down here to the grocery store and pay my light bill. The little girl down there, she gets so mad at me, tell me, why don't you pay it online? I ain't got to pay a darn thing online. I'm going to pay it right here, and you going to get it to the light people.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, Gary is out today, but there's a lot of hot tea to pour, so we're going to have a tea party. Woo! All right, Brett, my phone was blowing up yesterday. Now, what's going on with Keke Palmer?
Oh, man. Well, see, this is why you got to kind of keep your relationship issues to yourself. According to MTL News, Keke Palmer and the father of her child, Darius Jackson, have reunited, and the couple are reportedly expecting a second child together after a very bitter split. According to folks close to the couple, Darius and Keke are no longer fighting and both dropped their restraining orders against each other. And there's more. Word on the street is that Keke is pregnant again, like I just said, with the couple's second child. And she was spotted with that bump hanging out with Darius just last weekend. What y'all think?
I mean, you just can't cut love on and off like a light switch. Sometimes, man, y'all them little, I told y'all in them 20s, them toxic relationships, boy. You be hating them. It's like you love each other and you hate each other at the same time. Then you get back together and then you break up and then you don't get tired until you start getting in like 34, 35.
Exactly.
Come on
exactly.
Yeah,
that's a real makeup right there, too. A second baby on the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
making up.
They probably didn't plan that one, though.
You in your 20s, you making love and fighting at the same time. Just toxic and crazy, and the whole house tore up, the dresser flipped over. Y'all done made love, and you got tears in your eyes, and just crazy, like crazy.
Yeah. Crazy look.
All right, Maria, now, so it's a whole lot of stuff that's going on with Erica Mena.
Yeah, former Love and Hip Hop star Erica Mena shared a few words for her ex-husband, Safari. And you know, he used to be with Nicki Minaj back in the day. Now, he shared his new mission of giving back more. As previously reported, while in Jamaica, he spoke about giving his new purpose of giving back. But Erica stepped in to question, how could he care about giving back to others when he's not present for their children? Here's what she had to say.
Motherfuckers is out here trying to make the world believe that they actually have a charity because they care about other people's children. How can you care about anybody else's children when you don't even care about your own? You miss out on birthdays by choice. You miss out on Christmas by choice, all because you think missing out in their lives makes me suffer.
Ooh, that's real.
Yeah, so they tied the knot back in 2019, Ricky. Less than 2 years after they tied the knot, she filed for divorce in 2021. And by 2022, their marriage was officially dissolved. Now, I have been on Safari's page, and I've seen him with the kids, talking about the kids with a whole lot of pride. But stuff on social media ain't always real life.
That's true.
But it seems like he's
present.
Yeah. It seems.
If he in those kids' life doing birthdays and Christmas or whatever, she wouldn't make that video.
Yeah.
Now she ain't wake up, out of her sleep and decided to make a video and say something like that. If it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like women give men props that step up for their kids. They might, and I have heard women say, okay, now he might not be the best in a relationship, but he's a damn good dad now. He don't play about his kids and stuff. They'll defend you if you are, no matter how toxic the relationship, a woman will defend you when you're a good dad. She would defend you as far as your fatherhood. Yeah, he ain't nothing in these streets. Don't be in no relationship with him. But I ain't gonna take away from him that he's a good dad. He good to these kids. He don't play about the kids. So I just hope that he pull that together. And Brad, I know you got a quick for free story. What you got right here about Kim?
Well, Kim Zolciak Bierman says she developed PTSD as a result of filming on the Bravo series. She since suggested returning may not be too far off. She opened up about her decision to leave Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she said, I walked away for millions of dollars. I was 8 months pregnant with my son. It was freaking terrible. I have PTSD from it, like severe. She also said there's not enough money to ever go through what she went through, adding that she believes karma will come back and haunt those she fell victim to while filming. She also reported stating that Phaedra Parks' return and Portia Williams signing for another season just might get her to come on board. Sharing, I know Portia Williams is back, who I love to pieces and absolutely adore her. I heard rumors Phaedra Parks might return, which I would totally be game for too because she's amazing. I think about it because there are two very funny and lighthearted fun people. Portia and Phaedra might do it for me. We'll see. Was this just confusing or not? Did she just say she walked away from it? It was terrible. She got PTSD from it, and it ain't enough money to make her go through that. But then she turned around and said she
wasn't she on the show with those same people that she's gonna go back to?
Yeah.
When she was on what, Maria?
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, and they were on at the same time, right? Was Portia on when Portia came kind of after her, a couple seasons after?
Yeah, I think she appeared a couple times when Portia was on, getting into it with Kenya, I think.
I don't see how they do it. I can't watch it. I asked Portia one time, like, it make my nerves bad. Like, I can't sometimes. I was watching Brad and Judy, and they had a disagreement about something that made my nerves so bad. I said, oh, God. I think it was about the baby eating some crab legs or something. And
that wasn't even a serious disagreement. It was about him eating some crawfish.
Yeah, it just made my nerves bad. I just didn't want to call.
We don't fuss.
Then I pick up the phone and start calling, and they didn't take that show weeks ago. Brad be on the phone like, bro, what are you talking about?
And that was on Instagram.
I said, did y'all get it, baby, the crab legs or not?
But the smart thing about Brad, Ricky, is that you executive produce your show.
We both do.
So you control what gets aired, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that can get hard too, though, because we be trying. You can't cut out the good stuff and the serious stuff.
But you're not gonna let yourself look crazy.
Well,
too crazy.
Not too crazy. Okay.
Too crazy.
Right. Nah, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for holding it down for Gary with the T. Y'all give it up for Brent and Maria.
Yes. Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, it is Wellness Wednesday.
Yeah, boy.
All right, we got a one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. So happy to be with you this past weekend. What up, Dr. Collier?
Good morning, Rickey Smiley.
Man, I know you got some stuff for us today, man.
Well, let me tell you, Ricky, I just want to thank you for putting on the Rickey Smiley Birthday Beach Blowout for the people. It was amazing. I'm still trying to recover from my sleep deprivation. I got to get to Saturday so I can recuperate. It's going to take me another whole weekend. It was absolutely incredible, and just seeing so many Rickey Smiley Morning Show listeners, and everybody had health questions. Everybody was also quoting things that they had already heard, and they were saying, I listen every week, and so I really appreciate the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Ricky, today we're going to talk about sugar cravings.
You know, everybody has them, and I know that you really used to go for Snicker bars and Mountain Dews. So those are those staples in the Rickey Smiley diet.
Snicker bar, that's Special K be ordering them king-size Snickers with the veins in it.
Yeah, dog.
The movie size, the ones you get in the movie.
Yeah, man.
or at the dollar store, or Five Below. You get all those there.
Big Bang, boy, can't do it.
Special K love them king-size Snickers, baby.
He eating one right now. That's why he ain't talking.
So Ricky, we know about sugar intake causing everything from cavities to weight gain, but then other more serious things like diabetes, heart disease, and strokes. Sugar makes just about everything worse. So how do we resist the free donuts in the office or the cookie tray or even just drinking sweet tea? It's the one drink that they will continue to refill over and over and over when you're at a restaurant. Most people will sit down at a meal and drink 3 or 4 glasses of sweet tea, whereas they will only drink 1 glass of something else. We don't just like sugar, Ricky. We crave it. We don't have to be hungry to seek it out. You know why that is? Sugar actually has a physical effect on the brain. It triggers the release of the feel-good hormones, serotonin and dopamine. So as a result, the average person consumes 17 teaspoons of added sugar per day. That's added sugar above and beyond your requirements. So simple strategies to help cravings with sugar snacking include eating a protein-packed breakfast. I know Maria knows about eating appropriately. Foods high in sugar or carbohydrates spike insulin levels in the bloodstream. But about an hour later, when your sugar drops again, you have a strong craving for more sugar. So a diet that's high in protein, particularly if you start off with breakfast, that gives you energy, but it keeps your blood sugar levels stable so you're able to control those cravings. And then, Ricky, simple things. Remove temptation. Keeping foods you can't resist out of the house or out of the workspace is one of the easiest ways to reduce those cravings. Our brain's reward centers are activated just by the sight of certain things. If you see chocolate, you're going to want it. It starts your mouth watering. You really want to get that. So if you have those types of things in the house, you keep them out of sight, and then you keep healthier snacks like fruits, nuts, etc., in easier reach, and then you're more apt to reach for those as well. So,
yeah, then it came out, Kit Kat came out with the Big Cat. And
yeah, I did see
the
that.
package wrapped tight, them camel toe Big Cats sitting right there. Waiting.
Something huge, boy.
I'm talking about the package they be having it wrapped tight where you can see that camel toe right there. Get your before you go to Quick Trip and get your soda, get you a Big Cat. Put that in your mouth.
Moose knuckles.
So, Ricky, you can set a 3-bite rule. You don't have to try to get off all your sweets immediately. So just decide, I'm going to have a little bit of it just to ease the temptation, and don't try to go cold turkey, because what happens when you try to swear off the sweets, you end up losing control, and the next thing you know, you're binging because you just crave it so much. So a small portion can get you through it. I like to nibble on the little kisses, particularly the ones with the nuts in them. One or two of those will get you.
Hold on, dog.
Manlaw.
MJ. Dr. MJ.
Yeah. Call you up. We're gonna go to the call because you just violated a whole man law. Let's go to the call. 8669 Ricky 8669 RIC.
Can you say that, Dr. Collier?
Good morning.
Hey, my question is, I'm going for a procedure, and I am on GLP-1 receptors. Can I be under sedation while taking Wegovy?
There are some questions about that in reference to going under anesthesia and various types of procedures. So what I would do is hold my Wegovy shot the week before, but it's still going to be in your system. It's still going to help you with the weight loss. And Wegovy is Ozempic. It's just the weight loss indicated version of it, but it is semaglutide. But if you hold it the week before, you should remove all risk associated with anesthesia. There's actually no scientific information that says there is a risk. It's just one of those things anesthesiologists like to hold various medications like blood thinners, etc. And so they're trying to say that maybe you should take the week off from that medication if you're taking weekly shots.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hi, I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio, and my question for the doctor is, I was diagnosed with pityriasis rosacea. I'm not even sure if that's the correct way to say it. It's a skin disorder, and the dermatologist told me that it would clear up on its own, but it hasn't. So I wanted to know if there was something I could take or a cream I could get prescribed to help get rid of the spots and help it go away faster.
Okay, what you're saying is It's pityriasis rosacea. It is self-limiting. It just may take a while. Normally, it could take as little as 4 weeks, but in some people, it may take up to 2 or 3 months. One of the things that Dr. Collier recommends for any type of skin disorder is taking a bath with Clorox bleach. I know that sounds crazy, but you fill the tub up, put 4 ounces of Clorox in the tub, and basically you're getting into a heavily chlorinated swimming pool. You soak up to the neck, then get out and you soak for about 10 minutes, then get out and take a shower with an antibacterial soap like Dial or Lever 2000, and that will help clear that up. When it first starts to improve, you're going to have light spots because the pigmentation is being challenged, so that's actually going to make it show up more dramatically, but within 7 to 10 days, no more than 14, you should blend back in, provided you stay out of the sun. So you don't want to tan the skin around it and keep that contrast going. So it requires some activities and patience on your part, but it will and is self-limiting. You don't have to worry about it lasting a long time. We really don't know what the etiology is. It's there have been cases of people that were sitting under various types of trees, and everybody in the group break out with pityriasis. Other people, we just don't know whether it's viral, bacterial, or whatever.
All right, good morning.
Hi, my name is Keisha. I'm calling from Funky Town, Fort Worth. And my question is, what causes involuntary eye muscle spasms where your eyes close and you can't open them for a few seconds?
Okay, when you have those types of spasms, that's an involuntary neural response, and that pathway can be obstructed by muscle relaxants such as Ativan or lorazepam or Xanax, those sorts of things. But you have to get in there early and start treating that and break that muscle pathway. Once it's well established, you're going to have those spasms, so you'll need to take continuous muscle releasers. So you can take a non-sedating muscle relaxant that will do that and keep you under control. But if you can break the cycle early with a medication like Ativan or Xanax, you won't have that problem.
Oh, that's some real good information this morning, Dr. Collier. How can you be reached?
Rickey Smiley. I can be reached on all social media at AskDRMJ. And tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live. Go to AskDRMJ, and you can tune in and ask your healthcare questions. Go to my website, lipodrops.com, and you can get more information on supplements that can boost your generalized health. Vitamin D, 5,000 international units per day. And Dr. Collier is now world famous via Rickey Smiley, Lipo Night, make you lose weight at night and get a good night's sleep with melatonin. These are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Rickey, once again, thank you. Birthday Beach Blowout was amazing.
Yes.
Glad I was able to participate. Next time I'm doing karaoke.
Yes, sir.
You and your wife look so nice, Dr. Collier.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Brad. She really enjoyed spending quality time with you and Judy.
Y'all still in love. Y'all just hugging and kissing the whole weekend. Like you ain't never, like y'all just started going together. Y'all get on my nerves.
I love it. Don't be no hater. I love it.
They just
so
hugging
beautiful.
and kissing all at the counter.
Yes. Come on, hugs and kisses.
Tired of y'all, man. I was so embarrassed. I had to throw a sheet over them. Y'all.
It was hot.
One more time with Dr. M.J. Collier. Morning Show coming up.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
All right, y'all. Hey, it's everybody's favorite segment. Hey, listen, man, it's so crazy because the audience at the Birthday Beach Blowout, man, when I said Fix It Jesus, everybody started screaming loud. Listen, y'all, we got the one and only Fix It Jesus with Rita Brent, Jackson State University's own member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. What up, Rita?
What up? Man, I had such a good time at the Beach Blowout Bash, Ricky. Thank you for having me. It was so lit. Thank you so much.
No, you lit. Yes. I know you got something crazy today.
Yeah, we had some pastors in the audience in Florida, but church just ain't the same no more, Ricky. Now, I don't know if you heard this, but a pastor in South Africa went viral because he is known for allegedly farting on his congregants as a way to heal them. I'm not exaggerating. They have pictures of this man sitting on people, letting loose. His name is Pastor Christ Penelope. And he says what he does is not by flesh, but by faith, and the Holy Spirit is in charge. And some of the members don't like it. One woman said, I'm not lying, Brett. One woman said she stopped going to church because she needs prayers, not farts. But Ricky, God is good because I was able to take a nonstop flight on Spirit Airlines to South Africa, and I visited the church, and I experienced altar call in person. And I just want to share the footage that I got. So let's listen to it.
God is telling me that somebody in this place is addicted to Taco Bell. You've been eating them hot, fiery volcano nachos. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I want it. And now the devil is starting to infiltrate your gastrointestinal lining, my Lord. There's been an eruption in your colon, yeah. Eruption in your a rumbling in your tummy, yeah. And you can't even bend over to tie your shoe without letting go of a poot. But I'm here to tell you that God told me to tell you to let it go, Elsa, let it go. Stop holding on to them gas bubbles. They shall burst today in Jesus' name. I need everybody to close their heads and bow their eyes. Not at the red light. We're gonna release that stingy gas today in Beano and Role's Jesus' name. Lift your hands and extend your butts. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let that gas go. Let it flow. Let it break. When break. When break. When let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. From your butt. Let it go.
Y'all going to hell.
Let that gas go. Don't mess your clothes. Don't mess your break. When break. When break. When let it flow. It's flowing from your butt. You should take some time for the issues of your bum. Your bum is flatulence. It's flatulence. Those hands and you got a gas.
Rita! All right, y'all, we are so excited this morning. We got a special guest in the building, y'all. Y'all, please welcome award-winning TV host and celebrity chef, the one and only Janard Wells, y'all. And Janard, what up, big dog?
What's good? How's life been treating?
Well, let me turn your phone up.
Y'all can't hear me on this mic?
Now
there you go.
Okay, I had to get a little close in, like Rudy V.
No, you good on it. Yeah.
You trying to talk like Rudy V. Man, we are so excited to have you this morning, man. Welcome to the show, man. And we're excited about this new project you are working on with Feeding America that addresses food insecurity. Tell us about the partnership and what inspired you to join this cause.
You know, one of the things with Feeding America, our biggest goal, I think, is all our jobs to help try to end hunger, as we suffer and face with what I call the working poor. Those are the people that are working, make enough money only to pay their bills, but not to provide great meals for themselves. And that's where Feeding America comes in. More than 44 million people currently face hunger, and 1 in every 5 children are that. And you know me, being a father and having children, I know what it's like to go without, because I lost my father at a young age, and we fell on hard times where we had to depend on assistance, and that impacted my life and made a big change. And so I just feel it's my goal and my job to try to do my job and do a due diligence in helping end hunger any way I can. As I say, we can take it over one bite at a time.
God bless you.
All right. Now, Janard, excuse me, what specific memories do you have of the food assistance programs that helped your family during difficult times?
The specific memory, I always fall back on that government cheese.
Now that
cheese, it was something about that block of cheese. You can make a bad grilled cheese sandwich. Yes, indeed.
And we earned it because we had to stand in line for it.
Yes, you did. It was that good. You had to stand in line.
That butter was good too.
I know. Look, even the powdered milk. If you was running out of regular milk, that powdered milk, just cut it with a little water, and you was on to something.
Yeah.
But those things,
popcorn with that damn butter, boy. That damn butter burn up with that popcorn.
It was too saturated.
Yeah.
But those are some of the fondest memories, or I wouldn't say fondest memories, those are nostalgic that are still stuck in my mind on how that helped us. And even after time had passed and I'm working on the farm with my grandmother in Mississippi, I would notice that my grandmama was doing her due diligence. Every time we picked a vegetable, she would donate some vegetables out. And not realizing what she was doing for our community was a big change. But then as you get older and you see it from a different perspective, you're like, oh, she was making a difference, so I can.
Yeah, I love that. You know, I grew up in Detroit, and we had an organization called Focus Hope. And I remember being little and holding my grandmother's hand and looking up. We had a powdered milk, government cheese, the butter, and everything. You know, in what ways did those experiences from your childhood develop resilience for you to be successful in business?
It developed resilience from the standpoint it let me know that anything was possible. And even when we felt that we were alone, it was someone that was still out there fighting for us. And that's how I applied to my everyday life. Even when I feel that on my journeys I'm fighting it by myself, I know that there's still other people, other companies, there's other entities that actually do care in the betterment of my success or our success. Because the thing is, if we could lift one person up, then that changes the narrative for the next person behind them. And what we have to focus on doing is how can we break these generational issues? Because there are so many food deserts in places that we live. We live in a big city, but when you leave out of that city, it's people in areas that don't have the access to the good food and great food that we have. So that's why it's key to have places like Feeding America that help so many food banks. And they do so many other different things, from donation and people taking time to volunteer. That's why it's near and dear to me. As I always say, don't just tell a person you care, actually show them you care.
Right. What does it mean in our communities when everybody have access to nutritious food? In your experience, how have you seen food bring communities together to help them thrive?
I think it is really important for all communities to have access. One of the biggest things is when we do have access to great nutritional food, then overall it changes our health in the long term. So we have better longevity in life. But also when we have a better quality of food, or we have options to get food other than just the processed food that's readily available for us, that then in turn determines our productivity in what we're doing in life.
Especially for kids.
Yes,
in
exactly.
School and their focus.
Yeah, it's hard to ace a test if I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I can't hear the answers in my head over my stomach growling.
That part.
You know, and then the thing is, it's even difficult for children that leave home and the only place they get a substantial meal is at school. Then when I get out at 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'm worried about starving until I'm back at school the next morning. You know, it should be something in place, and that's why Feeding America is in place to kind of help fill that gap.
Wow. Well, Janard, Hunger Action Month is coming up this September. What are some ways people can support Feeding America and contribute to ending hunger in their communities throughout the month and beyond?
You know, Hunger America is coming up, and as we always say, we want a 1 million action. That's whether it's 1 million people volunteering, you're donating, you're getting out, just doing your part, making someone else aware of it. There are so many opportunities where people can donate and actually contribute to feedingamerica.org, /Hunger Action Month, which is September. So all I say is just get out and just make it known. When they hear more people speaking it, that's results within itself.
And Chef, let everybody know how they can follow you.
They can follow me at Chef Janard, and also this fall, check out my new show on TV One, Savor the City, where I'm highlighting culture and the beauty of what we bring to the table in the African American diaspora.
Man, we absolutely love you. Y'all give it up for Chef Janard Wells. Y'all
Thank you.
No, thank you. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. The United Auto Workers Union has filed federal labor charges against former President Trump and Elon Musk. According to a statement released on Tuesday in a thread on X, the union said Trump and Musk had illegally attempted to threaten and intimidate workers who stand up for themselves by engaging in protected concerted activities such as strikes. Now, Musk, who has endorsed Trump, interviewed the former president for 2 hours on Monday night on X Spaces. Now, during that interview, Trump praised Musk as the greatest cutter, seemingly referring to the mass layoffs he conducted when he took over X, then known as Twitter. So he's basically giving this guy props for cutting people out of jobs. Trump said to Musk, you walk in, you say you want to quit, they go on strike, you go, all of you are gone. So he gave him a high five on that. Conversely, I don't know if y'all saw this, President Biden, they caught up with him and they asked him if Donald Trump is elected, would he go to the inauguration? His response was, I have good manners unlike him. He said he would attend should Donald Trump win the election. In other news, the federal government wants to make it easier for employees to quit a job and work for a competitor. But some companies say a new rule created by the Federal Trade Commission would make it hard to protect trade secrets and investments they make in their employees. At least 3 companies have sued the FTC after it voted to ban non-compete agreements, which prevent employees from working for competitors for a period of time after leaving a job. It's usually around 6 months or so. Those cases are now pending in Florida, Pennsylvania, and Texas.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So
that's huge.
Yeah, that is huge. Lastly, how about this combination? Coca-Cola and Oreo. They have come together to release a new product that will be available beginning Monday, September 9th. Oreo Coca-Cola Sandwich Cookie. The cookie boasts a distinctive red. I knew you was going to high five this, Roxy. You can try anything and put any 2 things together. I don't know about these 2 flavors together. But, folks like Coca-Cola and they like Oreo, so we'll see how it goes. They said they put something in it that fizz a little bit in your mouth for the cookie.
In the Oreo?
In the Oreo, in the cookie side. They put it
in the Coca-Cola fizz.
Put some of that fizz in your mouth. Put some of that fizz in your mouth.
That fizz in your mouth.
But Oreo has changed the game. They got about 1,000 flavors of Oreos out there right now.
And they're all kind of good.
All of them off the chain.
Some of them, a couple of them, some of them too sweet now, them yellow ones.
You ever had the key lime pie?
Yeah, I had the key lime pie.
The key lime pie is good. Birthday cake.
Let me tell y'all something. I bet they can't mess with them damn lemon cream filled cookies from 7-Eleven. You got to go to 7-Eleven. It's their brand.
And they dry, but they good.
They dry them damn cookies so good with a damn pop. Man, look at here. I had about 3 cookies before I go on stage, boy. But Brad, when I came on stage and I was your hype man, I had about 3 of them damn lemon cookies from 7-Eleven.
Through the roof, boy.
Yeah, that's why I was turned up, boy. Like, woo.
No, they taste like cardboard, but they good in the mug.
And I swear to goodness they good, Rock. It's got to be the 7-Eleven brand. Brad, you ain't never tasted them?
I don't think I had them. I like the bigger stuff, Oreos.
Yeah, they better than Oreos. I ain't gonna lie now. Oreos cool. They just got the name and the brand, but they don't taste better than them 7-Eleven cookies because
you just
they
said
right
they
next.
Taste like cardboard.
Right, T just talking trash. I'm gonna send you some.
Okay, send me some.
Damn, I done got aggravated. I got my feelings about them.
You protecting them dang cookies.
All right, Rock T, what's going on in sports?
All right, it's been about 8 years since quarterback Colin Kaepernick has played in the NFL. He's 36 right now. Still wants to get back into the league.
We're still training, still pushing. So hopefully we just got to get one of these team owners to open up. I mean, it's something I've trained my whole life for. So be able to step back on the field, I think that would be a major moment, major accomplishment for me. Also, I think it's something that I could bring a lot to a team and help them win a championship.
He's still good enough to help somebody's team. He could be somebody's second or third string quarterback. It is. Come on, NFL. Somebody open up for him. The 2028 Olympics in L.A. Is going to be going down. But guess who wants to compete? Rapper, producer, actor, business mogul, Dr. Dre. Guess what sport?
What?
Archery.
I actually started playing around with archery in junior high, right? I stopped for a while, and my son bought me a setup. I don't know if it's for my birthday or Father's Day or something like that. So I have it set up in my backyard, and I heard that qualifying for the Olympics is 77 feet, and I practice at 90. Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting to go, especially with it being here in L.A. and win a gold medal?
Come on, dog. Let's go, Dr. Dre.
Special K. That would actually, Special K, what do you think?
Well,
I mean, what do you think any other new sports they should add?
They should add tickling. They should add competitive tickling.
Which is a sport out there.
It is a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should add competitive tickling.
Pillow
fight. For beta males that enjoy being tickled by other males.
How does that work?
You just got to get held down by two other dudes, and they go at your
athletic
pits.
endurance.
Yeah, they go at your pits and at the bottom of your feet.
Is there a clock? Like,
so yeah, supposed to not laugh?
Well, you got to see who can hold out the longest, who can get tickled for the longest before they jump up. Rock T, you like to laugh. You would be good in that.
Hey, man.
He wouldn't laugh. He wouldn't win no gold medal.
You know what I'm saying?
Rock T and Super Dave, I can see them in there.
No, sir.
Super Dave tickling Rock T.
Man, Rock T will start laughing before they even tape him down. He already be laughing. All I got to do is, hey, you ain't got to tickle. You just stand over him and just do Lil Daryl. My name Lil Daryl.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 28 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Kanye West's Sunday service, that is his choir, they have lost their federal tax exempt status because Ye failed to file his returns for 3 consecutive years. West Choir was first granted charity status on December 12, 2021. West began hosting invite-only musical events with the gospel choir in January 2019, and West claimed in a 2020 interview that he spent $50 million on Sunday services in his first year, but he had little to do with the choir in recent months, and a revocation date on the IRS website is listed as May 15, 2024, confirming it has lost its charity status. A filing still lists the charity's headquarters as West 300-acre ranch in Calabasas that has been left to rot, actually. In other Kanye news, he's being sued for $1.5 million for posting paparazzi photos of himself and his wife Bianca Sensory on social media. The lawsuit finds that Backgrid USA Inc. and Backgrid London are accusing Ye of copyright infringement for sharing 10 of their photos on Instagram and his Yeezy website without paying a license to license them. The company claims this is costing them up to hundreds of thousands of dollars in potential revenue. It says defendants West's career relies heavily on the strictures of copyright law as an artist and entrepreneur, and therefore is on notice of the requirements to obtain a license prior to exploiting the work of others. They're looking for Kanye to pay $150,000 in damages for each photo, as well as cover the Backgrid company's attorney's fees. They're also requesting accounting of all profits and benefits that he may have received from posting each of these pictures. $150,000 a picture is a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. My
for
goodness.
10 pictures.
Gosh.
Come on now. I mean, if people take pictures, they might get posted. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if they got a case with this part or not, but I know you can't do nothing with the IRS and the Sunday service choir and all that. So we just going to keep them all lifted in prayer in the words of Gary with the T. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, y'all. But coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.